Hello YouTube friends, Ben Ochart here. You know, I'm always talking to you about patience, the importance of patience in fish keeping. Well, I'm standing in front of my future fish room, and I'll be honest, I'm losing patience. Oh man, it's turned out to be quite a task, and this video is really intended to give you an update, but also to provide me with a little bit of inventory as to what I've accomplished so far, because it seems like I've done a lot, put a lot of effort in, and don't seem to have gotten that far. But let's go ahead and talk about it now, and I'm getting a real lesson in patience in fish keeping, and certainly patience in the putting together of a fish room. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's talk a little bit about what I've accomplished so far. And of course, you know, I've acquired some tanks. I've got some tanks here that I picked up on that sale that was being offered over at Petco. I also have a tank that I've ordered from glass cages here in Nashville. That's going to be going on to a special stand. I'm totally stocked. I'm totally stocked with this stuff that I picked up from the aquarium co-op. This is that Fritz Zyme 7 to get everything going right away. So I'm going to be able to just, I think I'll be able to get the fish into the tanks rapidly. I have some Caribbean Sea. You can see here boxes of Caribbean Sea that I picked up from a local fish keeper here, and who gave me a pretty good deal on it. And I've also ordered some additional, it's called Naturals substrate. You can see a picture of it here. I'll post a picture. Stuff looks pretty good. And I've also ordered other things like covers for the aquariums. You can see them here. And these are supposed to help prevent moisture loss and a loss of, like through evaporation. And you can cut them to fit. I've also had to order things like super glue, so I can glue anubias plants to driftwood, because I'm going to be putting some driftwood into the tanks. And of course, as you know, I installed this sink here. Got this professionally installed. It's tied into the plumbing of the house, so it was done professionally. Also had to put in a new hot water heater. So being this close to the hot water heater, I'm going to get warm water real quick for those tanks. The tanks are going to be positioned against this wall right here. So with the tanks right here on this wall and the sink right here, maintenance is going to be real easy. Sorry, 255s right here right away until the 90-gallon tank arrives. And so the 255s are going to go here. I've ordered the stands. I've received the stands from Walmart. I got some stands from Walmart. You can see them here. I picked them up, and I'm going to go ahead and assemble them and put the tanks on there. And one of them will go ahead and get that Caribbean Sea the substrate for cichlids, and the other one is going to get that Naturals sand that I showed you earlier, and that's going to go into the tank for the fish like the Severums and the Geophagus right away. As you know, I went to Aquatic Critters, and I was very impressed with Aquatic Critters, and I want to go ahead and pick up some fish from there, and certainly the Geophagus that he had, and also the maybe some of the gold Severums. I have someone here locally that's offered me a red Severum, a red spotted Severum, a large one. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I've also finished insulating the top of the garage. You can see the top of the garage here. These were insulation pads that I purchased online from Home Depot, and they were delivered to me. That was a very big job. It looked real easy on video when you look at the YouTube videos. Turned out to be a pretty big job. And I'm going to be using some special white duct tape that I ordered that's going to be super sealing it. So it'll be pretty, pretty insulated in here, because we do get weather here in Nashville. And by that, what I mean is it does get very cold, into the 20s sometimes. It's more the exception, but it does happen. And then we also get, of course, a very warm, humid summer. So I keep telling myself, be patient. I wanted to have these fish yesterday I wanted to have these tanks up and running immediately. I was hoping by now that I'd be able to be doing a live stream and be able to just show you these tanks already with fish in them, and yet here they sit empty, and I've just got so much to do. Every time I turn around, there's another set of boxes from the house that get dumped, that get dumped here in the garage in my fish room, and that need to be sorted or broken down and prepared for disposal, whatever. So it's as I said, I'm getting a firsthand lesson in patience, and so thank you so much for you guys, you guys and gals hanging in there with me. I promise I am not going to disappoint once I get this thing going. I did get some of this quick-rete play sand. You can see it here, this stuff, and but then after I got it, someone posted that maybe there might be a problem with that sand. And I don't know, maybe because it has a silica content, perhaps. I'm not sure what, but I went ahead and ordered the Naturals from Cribby Sea, which is a pH neutral, will not affect the tank in any way. So I've gone ahead and ordered that, and hopefully that'll be something I can use to with the tanks that don't need to have a high pH, that don't have to be, hard water tanks. So we're talking, of course, looking down the road, discus, and of course the geophagus, the severums. I'm looking at a chocolate cichlid, Jack Dempsey's, things like that. They don't need they don't need something like an aragonite, and I can go with plain sand with those kinds of fish. So that's the update. Hopefully after Christmas, mid-January, I'll have some tanks running, and hopefully Aquatic Critters is not going to sell out of those geophagus that I loved, and also those severums. They had some gold severums that I really liked. So that's it. That's the update. This project, when you add in the sink, insulation, the new floor that I put in, which you folks are familiar with, this beautiful epoxy floor, blue floor that I put in. I mean, I'm into this project probably. Conservatively, I'm into this over $2,000 already, and I don't even have a tank up yet. I haven't even added any fish. So, so bear with me. I'm putting in as much time and effort as well as trying to get the house together, which of course still has boxes all over. So that's it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in, and that's the update from what otherwise is beautiful Nashville, and I'm really loving it here, and stay tuned for more. Thank you so much, and I hope to be up and running with the live streams within probably a month from now. Okay? Thank you for tuning in.